Hey there guys, how's it going? Welcome to my top 5 modded cars in GTA 5. These are cars that I think either look really good once you customize them or have loads of options. I thought I'd do this countdown to save you guys going through the hassle of doing up every single car in the game like I've pretty much done, and just give you some options and some cars maybe you didn't expect to look really good when done up and what's worth spending your money on in GTA 5. So let's get on with the countdown. First off, I'm going to be choosing the Banshee. This is a car that's been in GTA for absolutely ages. And there's one thing in particular that's going to be a bit of a spoiler here, and that's the fact that you can put a spoiler on it. I actually really love this car. Once you smash a spoiler on it, it does have quite a lot of customization options. Not the most, as you'll see in this countdown, but enough to make it look really different once you do actually go through all the customization. And you can put some really nice colors on it. It's got 2 different colors you can put on the car. I went for like a carbon and a midnight blue on this one. I think that looks really nice. I know it's nighttime in some of these clips, so you can't see it too well, but I think it looks really beast, and it's already a nice looking car. So with these few modifications, I think it really looks like something different. It stands out, it's fast, and just a really fun car. So number 5 is the Banshee. In at number 4, we have an old school muscle car. This is the Phoenix by Imponte. Now, this might not have the best performance. It might not be the best looking car once it's fully modified, but there are so many modification options with this car that I think it's the car that can look the most different once you've fully modified it. You've got all these custom hood options, custom grills, of course you've got all the standard bumpers and things like that, skirts, as well as that huge wing or spoilers you can see on the back there. Almost makes it look like an old school kind of sci-fi car from the future or something, and it's just a really nice thing to do up because there are so many options. If you're quite creative and you're good with your colors and your design, you can probably make something that looks really nice, and of course once you fully customize it and mod it up, it will go relatively fast, quite fast acceleration, although the handling is still a bit dodgy. So that's my choice for number 4, the Phoenix. At number 3, we've got a car that looks like a beast pretty much regardless of whether you add any modifications, but it does also have a ton of modification. This is the Feltzer by Benefactor. On the GTA 5 wiki, it says it's based off a Mercedes-Benz SL. Kind of feels a bit like a Toyota Supra or something like that. It just feels like it should be a car out of the Fast and the Furious. Just one of those crazy sports cars. It drives beautifully. So much fun to drift around corners, and loads of customization options. You've got custom skirting, you get custom roof vents, you get custom spoiler, of course, all carbon fiber as well, custom hood vents, and it looks really nice once you get the right color on it. A nice loud color, I think, looks really good on this, or a wine red. I've got a bit of a soft spot for wine red, and I think it's lava red as well. Those are 2 of my favorite colors in the game, but anything just loud and obnoxious, because that's what this car's meant to be. And great thing about these is you find them absolutely everywhere. They're all over the game, so fast as well once you modify it. Not just looks great modified, but extremely fast. It's pretty fast anyway, so with those mods, a really quick car and just loads of fun to drive and to look at. So that's my choice for number 3, the Feltzer. At number 2 is a car that I've really fallen in love with. I was thinking about putting it at number 1, but number 1's kind of a cool choice. I think you'll like this one. It's a little bit unexpected. But anyway, number 2 is the Coquette, basically a Corvette. It's very difficult to find this car sometimes. It took me 3 days to find this, guys. So I hope you appreciate the effort I went through to bring you this one, because I was thinking about skipping it and go for something else, but I'm like, no, I've got to put it in. It's so beautiful. So many customization options, bumpers, spoilers, splitters, a GT wing on the back you can put, which is just a ridiculously huge spoiler. You can customize the exhaust. You've got fenders. So many customization options. Looks beautiful in the right colors. Is extremely fast. So for me, it's one of the best cars out there regardless, and then you can put all of these mods on it. I probably would have actually put it in my top 5 cars if I'd have found it more regularly, but for me, for some reason, this is quite a rare car, so I'm going to stick this one in the garage and probably just not even drive it around, just to have it there, because I absolutely love it, and then be very careful with it when I do find it. But yeah, beautiful car, tons of customization options, and also performs really well. So number 2 is the Coquette. At number 1 is a car that I don't think a lot of you were expecting, but there's a certain reason that I really fell in love with the customization of this car. I'll let you know in a second, but you can have loads of options with this car. You can do the custom hood for a bug intake, custom fenders, custom grills, you know, all the other stuff you're used to, like, you know, blacked out windows and things like that. But the thing I really love about the customization of this car is I think it looks really nice with the chrome body paint and the $ wheels, and I've been trying so hard to find a car that I think looks really good chromed out and with those $ wheels. On most of the sports cars I think it looks a bit silly and not really doesn't really suit the style of those cars, but on this one I just think it looks absolutely brilliant, and that's why I love this car so much in terms of its modifications. That's why it's number 1, because for me it turns to a car that looks like kind of average and just old and a bit dull to a, you know, a completely blinged out pimpmobile, $ chrome paint. It just looks amazing to me. A real kind of car you can just cruise around in and feel like $1 million. So that's my number 1 car, the Tornado by the Class. You'll find them everywhere. So I hope you enjoyed this top 5 modded cars. I've also done top 5 vehicles and top 5 cars in general. You can check those out. There's going to be some annotations on the screen and links below in the description. Don't forget to smash that like button as well if you enjoyed this video. It did take me a ton of time to go through all of the cars. Like, there's obviously tens of, almost probably hundreds of cars that I modified that I decided not to put in here, that I took the time to go and do. So that's it for now, guys. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you next time.